Hi, and welcome into your appointment. How are you today? Good, that's great. So we have quite a lot of ground to cover today, so I wanted to go ahead and get started if you're ready. Okay, perfect. So how this is going to go is basically I'm just going to create a member profile for you at the beginning. That way we can get all of your personal preferences, your sizing into our database. And that way for any future visits, we will just have that information readily available on hand. And we can reference it whenever we need to, okay? Absolutely. So that's what we're going to do in the beginning. And then I will just get a few measurements, take some notes, and I do have a few suit jackets for you that I'd like to try on. And just so that you can get a feel for how they look on you, maybe things that you don't like so much, we can just go from there, okay? Alright, so are you ready to begin? Wonderful. So I'm just going to start by getting into our system here. And I'm going to get some personal info from you. Okay. So can I get your first and last name, please? Thank you. And how tall are you? Okay, no worries. We can always measure that later. Okay, and what size shirts do you typically wear? Okay, that's what I thought. I just wanted to double check, make sure that we had the most accurate info we can have in here. Okay. And do you have a phone number? Thank you. Okay, and let's see. How about an email address? At Gmail? Okay. Alright, and lastly, can I get your mailing address just so that we can correspond with our dry cleaners, and if you're ever not able to pick up a suit that you had dry cleaned, they can always deliver that to you. Okay, and the zip code? Okay. Yeah, so that's something that we offer here. It's completely free of charge, so absolutely. Okay, and how about your pant size? Okay, 32. Perfect. Alright, and would you like to have text message or email notifications for any promotional sales and that sort of thing that we may have in the nearby future? Okay. Alright, so I believe I have your profile all set up here and ready to go. Just let me look over everything. Oh, I forgot to put in here in the notes. Do you have any specific allergies to certain fabric types or materials? Okay, not that you know of. Okay, perfect. Alright, I do believe that I've got everything set up, so we are ready to get some measurements for you, okay? Okay, so moving forward with the measurements, you are just looking for a suit jacket today, right? Okay, and did you want to try out any ties, or would you like to see any? Okay. Alright, well, I will go ahead and get started. Just relax, stand up straight, and we will begin with the measurements, okay? Okay, so I'm just going to start at the neck area there, okay? Just going to get some measurements. And as I take these, I'm just going to write a couple of notes. And later I'll be going back into the system and adding all of that, all of your measurements in manually. Okay, so now I've got your neck measurement. I'm just going to get from the side of your neck to the edge of your shoulders. Okay, it's about 8 inches. I'm just going to do your shoulder on this side. Okay. just going to measure from one edge of your shoulder to the other side. Okay, about 26 and a half. So now I'm just going to measure from the insides of your armpits across your chest area right here, okay? About 20 3/4. Next, I'll measure from the top of your shoulder to your elbow. Okay. I'm just going to do the other side really quick. Okay, about the same. Okay, next I'm going to get in the crease of your elbow to the very tip of your middle finger, okay? Okay, 17. Okay, let me get the next one on the other side here. Okay, 17 and a quarter looks like. to measure your whole arm. We'll start at the very top and go all the way down. It just helps to reinforce other measurements I just took. And the same for your left arm. So that looks good. Alright, so next I'm just going to get the length of your torso. So I'm going to measure from the inside of your armpit down to your waist, okay? This will help us to know where you like the suit jackets to fit. I'm just going to measure over here on the other side. Okay. Okay, and the last measurement for me today, I'm going to just take this around the arm section there and get the circumference of you there. Okay, so just you don't have to inhale and hold it. Just relax. Okay. I believe that was 32 inches. Okay, so I'm just going to put my tape measure up here. And so that right there. So next, what I'd like to do is just show you a couple of suit jackets I picked out that I believe are around your size, give or take, and you can try those on and see how you like them, Okay. Okay, so here's the first one. This is a nice black color with the slim stripes going down the whole jacket here. It does have just some buttons on the sleeves there, as well as the buttons on the front. It does have a pocket on the outside and 2 pockets on the inside. So this is lined with silk on the inside for extra comfort. This is a wool and polyester blend, so it will keep you warm in the winter. Have a little bit of stretch to it during the summer for that extra comfortability. So this is kind of more of a lighter fitting suit jacket. It's not as heavy as the bigger ones. Of course, it's got a nice long slit back here in the back. I do just really like the striped details on this one. Do you like this one? Okay. Would you like to try it on? Okay. Yes, the inside does look a little bit blue. I think that's a nice touch there. So I'll let you try it on there. So what do you think? Seems like it fits you good. What do you think about that one? You like it? Yeah. Okay. Since you like that one, let me just go ahead and show you a tie that I think would go really well with that. So I have this red tie. I believe this would look really nice with the type of jacket that is with the stripe detail. It goes really good. It almost gives the black a a hint of a blue color, almost. You do like this one? Okay. So, let me just go ahead and grab that from you. This one did seem to fit you really well. Okay. So I'll just put this off to the side. And here's the next one that I wanted to show you. So this one is a bit heavier, and it is also more formal looking. Didn't know if this would be something you'd be interested in, but it does have a pocket here in the front with the two flat pockets here on the side. This one is also silk lined for extra comfort with the pockets inside. And this one does have fancier couplings, like a brass color. And they also match the buttons here in the front. And I will show you this one with the tie. So I do think that this would go really good with this tie as well. So here's kind of what it looks like. You do like these colors as well? Okay. Alright, so take this off the hanger so you can try it on. And this particular jacket is 65% polyester with 35% wool. So this one does have quite a bit more wool in it than the last one I showed you, which is why it is more heavier. So this would be a really good option in the winter time. So I'll let you try this one on. I think that looks really good on you. Yes, that tie really would accentuate this jacket. I think they really go hand in hand together. But a lot of colors go with gray, and black. So I'm just gonna do some rolling. Yes, these all need to be dry cleaned. So if you're not used to wearing clothes like this, sometimes it can be a pain to remember that you need to wash them differently than your regular clothes. Okay. So what do you think? You like that one as well? Okay. Are these about the fit that you're wanting? Like, are you wanting them looser or more tight fitting? You like the loose aspect of them, okay? Alright. Well, I can take that one from you. Okay, so I do have one more for you. This one is another black color, but there are no stripes, no patterns on this one. Just black all around, so this would go really well with a lot of different colors. The buttons as well are just black. Like, these are not pockets, they're just for decoration. This is also not a pocket. It does have pockets inside though. So these are just more for looks. And this is actually a Michael Kors jacket. This is another light version. So very good for breathability. It does have 2 slits here in the back for extra comfort. And I believe this is just all around a nice jacket. The inside is silk, of course, and it is a lighter gray color to give this a bit of contrast. I'll show you with the tie. So here's what it would look like with the tie. Got this pop of red color. I do believe this would go really well with like a brown dress shirt, this tie, and the jacket. Would you like to try this one on as well? Okay. And this one does have the shoulder pads in it, just to give you more defined shoulders at the top. There you go. This one does look like it suits you nicely. Just give this a little bit of a perfecting touch here. So how do you feel about that one? You like this one as well? Okay. So does it feel okay when you move around? Okay, wonderful. Well, I will take it back from you. So were those a good fit for you, or do you think that we needed to do some adjustments? You like the fit? Great. Okay. If you would like to get those, we do have a couple of procedures that we have to do first. Of course, we do use these to try on different people who come in, so they would need to be dry cleaned first before we are able to sell them, okay? Alright, so let me just go ahead and get those in for you. So you do want to get both of the black ones? Okay. I understand. So you have an event coming up, you said? Okay. Wonderful. So I will put in for these two jackets to be dry cleaned ASAP. When is the date of your event? Okay. So yes, I will go ahead and put in for these to be dry cleaned ASAP, like I said. And if you need us to, like I said, we can always deliver those to your residence if you prefer. Okay. Alright, so I've got those in for you, and as soon as these pieces get dry cleaned, we will send you an invoice to your email, and after we receive payment, we will ship those out to you, okay? Alright, well, I appreciate you coming in today, and I'll see you next time.